Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss all the possible questions that could appear from Julius Caesar Act 3 Scene 3. First we will go through the overview of the scene and then we will go towards the multiple choice questions. So this scene takes place in the street and Cinna the poet is confronted by an angry mob who were riled up by Mark Antony through his speech. When they question him, they do not believe him to be Cinna the poet, but they think that he is Cinna the conspirator and tear him into pieces. After that, they set off to burn the conspirators' homes. So this scene shows how angry the mob is and they want to punish anyone suspecting to be involved in the conspiracy. Now let's go towards the multiple choice questions. The first question, what did Cinna the poet dream about? A. He was killed by the mob. B. He feasted with Caesar and saw unlucky signs. C. Brutus was stabbing him. Or D. Conspirators were bathing in a fountain of Caesar's blood. So what did Cinna the poet dream about? The answer is option B. Yes, that he feasted with Caesar and then he also saw some unlucky signs. Okay, second question. Though Cinna had no will to venture out into the streets, why did he go out? A. He wanted to meet Julius Caesar. B. He wanted to stop the conspirators. C. Something compelled him to leave his house. Or D. He wanted to join the citizens in killing the conspirators. Have you marked your answer? Yes, the answer is option C. Something compelled him. If you remember in the passage, it is written, I have no will to wander forth of doors, yet something leads me forth. There was something that was compelling him to move out of his house and into the streets. Third one, what did Cinna interpret his dream to be? A. Nothing significant. B. Just a dream. C. An omen of misfortune or danger. Or D. All of the above. He interpreted his dream to be an omen of misfortune or danger. If you remember, he says, and things unlucky charge my fantasy. That means unlucky signs are overwhelming my imagination. Next. Fourth one. Who is being questioned by the citizens? A. Marcus Brutus. B. Cinna the conspirator. C. Decius Brutus. Or D. Cinna the poet. Yes, the answer is pretty evident. It is D. Cinna the poet. Okay, quickly moving on to the next question. Fifth, why did the citizens want to tear Cinna the poet apart? A. His name is similar to a conspirator. B. Because he is a poet. C. Because he is not answering honestly. Or D. Because he is a conspirator. So the citizens wanted to tear Cinna the poet apart because his name is similar to a conspirator. Sixth one. What do the citizens want to do in the scene? A. Punish the people on the streets. B. Kill anyone suspecting to be a conspirator. C. Create a war zone. Or D. Avenge Caesar's death. So the citizens, they want to kill anyone who is suspecting to be a conspirator. They don't want to harm the people on the streets, or their intention is not to create a war zone. They want to kill all the conspirators because the conspirators had killed Caesar. 7th, where is Cinna's dwelling place? A, near the marketplace. B, he has no dwelling. C, near the capital. Or D, he lives nearby. So if you had paid attention, you would have known this answer. Yes, Cinna lives near the capital. Okay, 8th one. Which among these were not asked by the angry mob to Cinna the poet? A, what is your name? B, where are you coming from? C, where are you going? D, where do you dwell? And E, do you have a wife and children? So which among these were not asked by the angry mob? Have you marked your answer? So there are two answers that they have not asked. The first one is they don't ask where are you coming from. And the second question they don't ask is do you have a wife and children. They ask him if he's married or if he's a bachelor, but they don't ask him if he has children. So option B and E are not mentioned. 9th one. What does Cinna the poet say about his relationship with Caesar? A, enemy of Caesar. B, friend of Caesar. C, no feelings towards Caesar. Or D, indifferent to Caesar. So we all know that Cinna the poet was going to attend Caesar's funeral, isn't it? So what did he say his relationship was? He says, I am going to Caesar's funeral as a friend. 10th one. Why did the second citizen say that you will bear me a bang for that? A, because he said his name was Cinna. B, because he said wisely he was a bachelor. C, because he said he briefly dwells by the capital. Or D, because of his bad verses. So why did the second citizen say? That's as much as to say they are fools that marry. You will bear me a bang for that. So when he says that he is wisely a bachelor, so he says that, so what? Are fools who get married. So he said, you will bear me a bang for that. 11th one. How did the citizens react when he told his name was Cinna? A, they wanted to tear him into pieces. B, they wanted to tear him for his bad verses. C, they wanted to pluck his name out of his heart. Or D, all of the above. And the answer is all of the above. 12th one. Towards the end of the scene, where do the citizens go to? A, to burn the conspirators. B, to meet Mark Antony. C, to Caesar's funeral. Or D, to find Cinna the conspirator. And the answer is A, to burn the conspirators. If you remember, the third citizen says, tear him, come, brands ho, firebrands, to Brutus's, to Cassius's, burn all, some to Decius's house, and some to Casca's, some to Ligarius's, away go. So, they all go to burn the conspirators. And the last question, what is the mood of the citizens in this scene? A, desperate, B, sad, C, angry, or D, peaceful? So the answer is angry. Now we can't write desperate because they're desperately searching for the conspirators, yes, but the mood of the citizens, they are angry and revengeful. And so since this was a very short scene, there are only 13 questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you solve all the multiple choice questions before your board exam so that you are thorough with the entire syllabus of Julius Caesar. God bless. I'm praying for each one of you.